In the heart of Brooklyn, New York, Playground Coffee Shop emerged as a sanctuary, a haven for the marginalized. It promised to be a safe space for LGBTQ plus people of color and a bulwark against the gentrification sweeping through the city. Refugees' welcome signs adorned its windows, beckoning all to enter. But what met them inside was a $6 cold brew, a price tag that belied the promise of refuge and inclusion. It was as if the shop had set a trap, luring people in with the promise of sanctuary only to confront them with the harsh economics of modern life. In July 2023, the illusion shattered. A group of former employees took to Instagram to accuse the shop of underpaying staff and exploiting identity politics for corporate gain. The digital uproar was immediate, a wildfire of hashtags and retweets. But behind the pixels and data, a more complex story was unfolding. One that exposed the contradictions of our age. Employees spoke out, their voices a chorus of disillusionment. They told tales of a pattern of unethical labour practices orchestrated by the shop's founder, Zenat Begum. Unpaid taxes, unfulfilled promises, and now the revelation of a cynical scheme to lure in the vulnerable with refugees' welcome signs, only to serve them $6 cold brews. It was as if the shop had become a theatre of modern absurdity. Playground was not just a coffee shop. It was a multi-headed hydra, a bookstore, a non-profit for youth, a free fridge, and even a radio station. It had woven itself into the community's fabric, making the betrayal all the more poignant. It was a mirror reflecting our collective failures, a microcosm of society's larger ills. The workers who were let go found themselves in precarious positions, some even facing eviction. Meanwhile, the shop had raised over $50,000 in a GoFundMe campaign claiming financial hardship. Was this a desperate plea for help or a calculated move in a game of social capitalism? The lines between victim and perpetrator blurred. As the shop touted partnerships with brands like Perrier, Oatly and Carhartt, employees claimed they sometimes received merchandise instead of wages. The exploitation was not just financial, it was also cultural. The shop had commodified identity and activism, turning the essence of its community into a marketable product. The call for accountability grew louder. Workers demanded not just unpaid wages, but a complete overhaul of the business model. Some suggested transforming it into a co-op, a radical reimagining of what a business could be. But could a co-op model redeem the shop, or was it too late? The Playground saga is a microcosm of a larger issue haunting our times. In an age where social justice and corporate interests collide in a chaotic dance of hashtags and brand partnerships, the lines between activism and exploitation blur. We are left to wonder, who can we trust in this labyrinth of contradictions? As the story unfolds, the community waits, caught between hope and disillusionment, and the playground remains a contested space, where dreams and realities clash, where the promise of a better tomorrow is held hostage by the failures of today. We find ourselves at a crossroad. Will we continue to be seduced by well-crafted narratives and curated images, or will we dare to confront the uncomfortable truths? The choice is ours, but the clock is ticking, and the world watches, waits, and wonders.